Hello and welcome back, and in this video let's work on the lips. There's not much of a work. Let me zoom in. We have to take care of the smudgy edges of the lipstick, and for that I'm taking the pen tool, selecting the path option on the option bar and creating a path like this for the entire lips. So I'm creating a rough path over here because I already have created a path, and then I select the subtract front shape option over here and create the inner cavity of the mouth like this. Now let me say delete a couple of times to delete this bad path because I already have created a nice path. And in the paths panel we have this path, and now I say control or command and click on this path and I get the selection like this, and go back to the layers panel and create a new layer on top of all the layers, and we'll rename that as lips. And we'll also say shift and F6, or you can go to select, modify and feather and add a feather of just 2 pixels to this selection. That depends upon the resolution and size of your image, so you can decide. You try 2 pixels and just take the pen tool and paint like this. Control H to hide the selection. So 2 pixel is looking good to me. Control Z to undo that. And right now the inside of the lips area is selected. So again Control H to reveal the marching ants. So this is inside of the lips area is selected. So what we are going to do is get closer and Control H again to hide the selection. And now we will take the the clone stamp tool and sample the closest area by holding on Alt key and click and start painting like this. And now we'll say Control H again to reveal the marching ant selection, and we'll say Control Shift or Command Shift and I, and that will inverse the selection, meaning, let me zoom out. Now the lips are not selected, but the external area is selected. The advantage here is now we can use the clone stamping for the skin. The small smudgy area over here can be taken care of with this. So again I say, so if I take the brush tool and paint, you see it's not painting on the lips, but it is painting on external area. So Control Z to undo all that, and we are on the same lips layer, and Control H to hide this selection, and again clone stamp tool and sample the closest area over here and just clean the smudged area like this. If this is looking too sharp, then we'll just reduce the opacity of the layer a little bit. Just like this. Now let's check before and after. Not bad at all. Now, if you want to change the color of the lips, we already have the path. So Control and click on that. Shift F6 or select, modify and feather 2, or let's try 3 filter 3 pixels radius over here, and we'll go to layers and create an adjustment layer with the hue saturation, and we will change the color like this. So once again, let's have a look at the before and after at the lips. And of course, changing color is optional. It's a very little change, but it's adding that additional aesthetics to the portrait. So that's all for now in this video. In the next video, I'll show you Liquify for portraits and we'll finish the retouching process. So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.